Hey guys, Starcraft here, coming at you with the next installment on Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty campaign mode. And this walkthrough is brought to you by Starcraft2Strategies.com. The link is in the description box. Please check that out real quick.
So what are we looking at, Doc?
Our readings indicate some kind of bio-infestation is spreading through the refugee camps. Even the buildings are being covered by it.
I've seen this kind of thing before. It's a Zerg virus. All we can do is burn it out. Every one of those infested buildings has to be destroyed.
But where are all the people? Oh no. Those things are infested refugees? This is a nightmare.
Yeah. This ain't good at all.
It looks like they burrow underground by day and emerge only at night. The virus must make them vulnerable to the high UV output of Meinhof's star.
Then we'll hit the infested buildings by day and protect our base at night. Don't worry, Doc. We'll contain this thing.
Well, as you can see, this mission is called Outbreak, and we've got some sort of day-night scenario thing kind of going on. And here we go. And this walkthrough is brought to you by Starcraft2Strategies.com. The link is in the description box. Please check that out real quick. Tons of great strategies for all your StarCraft 2 needs. And looks like we've unlocked the sensor tower in this mission. That'll most likely be useful. And what you want to do right here is keep your east side troops.
Alright, boys. We can't risk the contagion spreading to this camp. I want a perimeter set and some bunkers in place now.
Going sweet on that doctor, Lady Jimmy. Can't see why else we'd keep fighting for these damn dirt farmers.
Is that some sort of nest? You better destroy it.
As I was saying, you want to keep your east side troops on one control group,
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
and your north side troops on a second one. So this troop, the east side troop there, I have on control group 1, and this one I got on control group 2. Which I also use similar things in the multiplayer. And that was the first cycle of the day, which did not last very long. So when day's over, you obviously want to head back to camp, or else it's a little bit dangerous out there.
Now we gotta hold out till sunrise. Brace yourselves. This could get ugly.
Say the word.
And here you just kind of want to, you just got to set up a containment there and just wait for them to come and hope that you don't die.
Big job, huh? Armed and ready.
And of course setting the rally points of your barracks to the appropriate sides there.
Please, kill me.
I don't know what that thing was, but it was ugly. And here this first wave shouldn't really give you any problems. Again, you're going to want plenty of medics, and Stimpack will be your best friend.
My goose is getting cooked. My goose is getting cooked.
And after a while, your fire bets will kind of pull away from the rest of your troops, so what you're going to want to do is kind of just select all of them and pull back towards your base a little more. And then you should be fine. Because you don't want them to be out there by themselves, or else they most likely will die.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And here we have destructible rocks, where later I believe some of these other infested units will come through.
Armed and ready. Affirmative. My goose is getting cooked.
And here I guess you could use Reapers, come to think of it, but since I guess they're very good against light units, Although fire bats are really, really good in this mission. Just because of the splash damage. And of course here we have the Hellions in this mission.
Hey, hotshot. I got schematics to build them Hellions you saw in Marsara. Should be good down there.
And here I've set my Hellions to control group 3. Which also in multiplayer, when I do have Hellions, I keep them on a separate control group as well. Because they're not main fighting units, they're more of a harassment or shoot and scoot kind of unit. So here, since, you know, there's nothing to do really except just kind of wait out the daytime, you just kind of want to torch as many of these guys as possible.
We gotta hold on a little longer.
And you can pretty much just let them sit there while you macro up. And that wonderful autosave feature. As you can see, Meinhof Star is ridiculously strong against them.
Now it's our time to do some damage.
And you're definitely going to want to build an engineering bay for the infantry upgrades, and maybe another sensor tower on the southern side later. And basically this mission, you just gotta burn it down, or destroy as many buildings as you can. And you gotta watch out with these Hellions, because just like any Zerg building, there are little broodlings that pop out of it. And Hellions are very, very light and weak units.
You've dealt a serious blow to their numbers, Jim. You're doing great. You've dealt a serious blow to their numbers, Jim. You're doing great.
And you definitely do not want to encounter that spine crawler with those Hellions. They will get very, very destroyed. And stimming up there again, of course.
Scans are picking up a unique Zerg biosignature. It appears to be a burrowing creature that is underground during the day and emerges only at night.
Sir, if you kill one of those creatures, Stedman can study it and perhaps learn something.
Looks like this area's secure. Keep it up, fellas. We can stop this.
10-4. Die, die, die. Who wants some?
And once it gets to about a minute to 50 seconds, you want to keep an eye on the timer there for daytime, because you don't want to get caught out there at night. And here we have those wonderful bunkers with the auto turrets on top.